Hey guys, I'm back. Yeah, my bad. I initially planned to have this video out a week or two weeks after the first video, but what happened was I went back to school and it got so bad, you guys. I don't even want to get into it, but I'm back, and today we have some amazing characters to draw. We have Fluttershy and Pinkie Pie on our roster today, and I'm so excited to show you guys because I actually really like how these turned out. And honestly, while I was drawing them, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back and redraw Rarity because I looked through the comments and there was one in particular that talked about her face, and if I can find the comment, I'll put it up on screen. But her face. I agree. I really didn't know what I was doing, and I kind of didn't care to draw Rarity. I've never been a Rarity fan. I'm sorry. But, so it was just kind of difficult. And, like, I thought she turned out okay, but I knew from the moment that I started coloring that her face needed to be fixed. And I was like, that's something for future Dexterly, and now we are 4 weeks later. Guys, I'm so sorry. But enough of me apologizing and laughing at me getting completely behind on my schedule. Let's get into the video. So I actually have less to talk about now because last time I got to talk about like my perspectives and ideas around Equestria girls, whereas this time I actually have to talk about what I drew. So I guess we'll just start. So Fluttershy. I have always been a Fluttershy fan. Not like a mega Fluttershy fan, but like I thought her colors were cute, I thought her voice was cute, and she always had like the cutest outfits whenever they go like to special events or something, and so I was like, you know what, I gotta do this girl justice. And yeah, I don't know. As a kid who was kind of embarrassed about the fact that like I liked My Little Pony, I think I actually resonated with Fluttershy a lot because I wouldn't really talk about it. And I wasn't really into books like Twilight, and I found her annoying. I wasn't a country girl like Applejack. I am not energetic like Pinkie Pie. Rarity is not me at all. And Rainbow Dash was just a little on the edgier side of things, and I did actually have a Halloween costume of her when I was like 8, but you know, that was everyone's favorite when they were 8 years old probably, so that's nothing special. But Fluttershy, I think I resonated with her pretty well. So I actually pulled in a few aspects to how I typically dress, on a good day, that is. So what I did is instead of using her base Equestria girl's outfit, which I think is horrific. It's like a tank top and a skirt is fine, but it's not Fluttershy. Fluttershy doesn't strike me as the kind to wear a tank top. And yeah, she'll wear like sleeveless stuff in my opinion, but I don't think she would just like kind of, I don't know, I feel like she's more reserved and I don't see her really wearing tank tops, but unless it's like more formal probably. But so what I did is I drew her in like this little brown cardigan with her like turquoise dress, and I changed some of the colors on. I made it a little more on the green blue side because I feel like the blue was just too blue, and I added like this very mint green I don't know, frill on the edging, and I gave her a little crystal necklace, which she actually does have in the original design, so that's not like new, but I think it fits so well. And I gave her a little bandana because she strikes me as the kind to have like a little like fairy core bandana. And I'm not saying cottagecore because everyone says Fluttershy is hashtag cottagecore. No, fairy core is where it's at, my guys. Fairy core all the way. And when you look at it, it's basically cottagecore. It's the same thing. So what I did is I just gave her this design of the dress that was kind of based on if you type in fairy core dress on Pinterest, it pulls up with something like this where like it has like a trim underneath the breast line and it goes up towards like the armpits, I think. So I was like, okay, that's super cute, I'm gonna do that. And then I gave her a little frill, and I thought that all the butterflies like on her previous outfits were placed kind of awkwardly, so I put just 2 on like the very end of her dress just to, you know, insinuate. And also it kind of takes up space and like helps the eye move around the image because it was kind of bland without it. I also gave her a butterfly cut, which is kind of hard to show because I'm a chunky hair artist. I don't do like flowy like flyaways and all that. Like I will just straight up like draw like the basic shapes and that's it. So that's what I did for her hair, and I gave her little like leg warmers. I don't wear leg warmers, so I don't really know how they work, but I think they would have looked really cute with this, and just like I feel like having a stockier build around the legs for this character would work really well and kind of like give more to the daintiness of like the upper half. And I know that sounds like really weird, but if you just like look at the drawing, you'll understand what I'm saying. But yeah, I saw a lot of different versions of a human Fluttershy, and I thought they were all cute, but I grew up seeing those, like, I don't even know what they're called, but they're these little statues of the My Little Pony Equestria Girls characters, and they have, like, a little pony with them, and Fluttershy, I just loved the way she looked in that, and I was like, I want to recreate it, but, like, in my own way, so I did basically the same thing, gave her, like, very, like, thin and fine, like elf fairy kind of features. I gave her bigger eyes because, you know, she just gives me like those doe eye vibes. And also I made her skin a little tan. She's always drawn super pale, but Fluttershy literally like hangs out with animals, and majority of the animals she hangs out with are like outdoor animals. They're like always outside, so I don't understand why she would be like pale as a vampire or something. Like, she's not milk, guys. Like, she's literally outside. She would have some sort of like resonance that she's been in the sun. So I gave her like a small like honey tan because she does strike me as like a fair-skinned girl. So I was like, okay, we'll just make her pale, but also give her the natural glow. And I think she turned out so cute. I think this is probably my favorite one. It's gonna, we'll see, I might do better next time, we'll see, but I really like how she turned out. I did contemplate changing the color of the cardigan to something other than brown, but once I made the shoes brown, I kind of was like, I kind of have to keep it the same for consistency reasons. But yeah, so I gave her little, like, shy but, you know, cutesy pose, drew a pony next to her, and I have never drawn, like, guys, I mentioned this in the last video, but I do not draw ponies, so I'm struggling. But this one, I'm proud of this one, and I don't care if it looks bad. I think it looks fantastic, and I love it, so we're just gonna leave it at that. I also gave her her bandana in her pony form, because it just didn't make sense for her to not have a bandana if she has it in the Equestria Girls form. So, consistency, what? Consistency. There we go. Consistency, guys. That's what we're looking for. Also, Pegasus wings, I don't know. I kind of just drew what felt right. But anyway, so that's my Fluttershy. Let's move on to the next girly on the roster. Here I have Pinkie Pie. Now this one was a doozy. I have seen a lot of people complain about human Pinkie Pie drawings, and I was kind of nervous to approach this one because like I said in the last video, I never pictured these characters as real life skin toned people. I was like, yeah, Pinkie Pie, pink, boom, done. But apparently it is a thing for Pinkie Pie to be dark skinned, and I'm not gonna argue with that. I actually do think that she would be a little darker. What I did is I actually took inspiration from a few of my own Puerto Rican friends that I know, and I decided to make Pinkie Pie Puerto Rican because I feel like the tight curls, it's not like the same texture as like what a lot of people draw her in. I feel like she still has like curly hair, but it's not like frizzy kind of curls. I don't really know how to describe it because I don't have this kind of hair. I just have really coarse wavy hair. I do have natural curls, but they're not like tight curls. Like they're loose. So I made her Puerto Rican, and I think it actually fit really well. I can kind of picture her like being Puerto Rican, and I was like, okay, well, we'll go with this. But her outfit, okay, I don't even like care about the skin tone and whatever. The outfit is what I'm so hyped about. I went on Romway and I typed in like pink. I just started looking at the most random little pictures of clothes that I could find, anything that just resonated Pinkie Pie, and because I think her original outfit just does not do her justice. Like, a lot of the times Pinkie Pie in the original series would be presented in, when she would wear clothes, she'd be presented in like these baker like almost band director looking outfits. She just always looked like she was like ready to lead. So with the outfit, I couldn't really decide like what I wanted to do. I just kind of knew that like I wanted to keep the skirt, keep the shirt, but the little half cardigan thing had to go. That's like that's a sin. We need to get that out of here. And also just the boots, like I can see her wearing platform Converse, which is exactly what I gave her. And I gave her like some like boyfriend crew, whatever they're called, these socks that come up like a little bit high but not too high. I gave her some of those, but the actual outfit itself, I gave her this shirt. It's like a mix of like the two shirts that I found on Romway, where like I gave her these really puffy, frilly sleeves and kept like a little bit of the bow aspects, where I had like a one little bow on the front of her shirt. And originally the whole thing was pink, but I feel like it was almost too bland, so I made the frills like this like pale white pink. And it helped add like a lot of diversity to the outfit itself, so it looks fantastic and I'm very proud of it. And then her skirt. I have to make this clear. This isn't a denim skirt, guys. I cannot draw textures, like fabric textures are just not something I can do. Everything looks like it's kind of silky, so I hope that the idea gets across with this, where the skirt is made to be like either a canvas or a cotton. I never intended for it to look like denim. And one of the reference images that I heavily based the design of was based on this denim skirt. So I wanted to make that clear. Not a denim skirt. Denim skirt is for Applejack, and I will make that very clear now. But I really liked these like laced up bows on her skirt. I thought they were so cute, so I added that. And then she felt kind of like bland without anything on her wrists because I took away her cardigan, so she needed something. So I gave her her bracelets, which I made them, I was trying to draw silly bands and what do you call them, those little friendship bracelets that people are making again with the beads. So I was like, okay, I'll like do that, but they kind of just look like basic bracelets, which is fine, but not what I was going for. And I also gave her little balloon earrings, and I also, another thing, this is a fun little detail that I was very proud of, her hair has her natural roots coming out. I kind of have this idea that like Pinkie Pie is kind of like so sporadic that like if she were to dye her hair, she would kind of like not keep up with the roots, and that they would just like constantly be growing out, but her hair would just still be like very vibrantly pink all the time, because I'm sure with hair like this she'll have to take care of it, right? So the color wouldn't fade as much, but the roots would be growing. And I gave her little pigtails because I thought they were cute. And there was no other decisions behind that. I was just like, oh my gosh, she's cute. So I gave her little bows on her pigtails that are also blue, because I feel like it needed to have some more blue going on, even though her whole thing is like Pinkie Pie, pink person, pink pony, pink girl. So I needed to have the pink in there, but I'm not a fan of hot pink, and I don't like coloring with hot pink because I feel like it's too much. So I gave her pastel pinks, and then I added a lot of blue throughout the outfit to keep some diversity in the outfit. But yeah, these were my two drawings, and I'm actually really proud of them. I think they're so cute, and I'm really excited for the next one. Hopefully it won't take me 4 weeks to get the video out. I am still so sorry about that, guys. I was over here posting on the community page like, guys, here's another video coming soon, coming soon. How soon is soon when it's been 4 weeks? Don't at me. I have a lot going on. But anyways, so there's that. Well, I guess that means we're at the end of the video, considering I have nothing else to talk about. Thank you guys so much for watching this video to the very end. I appreciate you watching my video amongst this slew of what YouTube has to offer, and I would really appreciate if you like, share, comment, and subscribe if you haven't. Check out my pinned comments where I'm gonna have a link to my link tree so you can see my other social medias and my Etsy shop and my Patreon. I have nothing on my Patreon currently, but I do have options for people. So please give that a check out. Just, you know, consider helping me out. I could really use it. I'm a college student, guys. I need food. But anyways, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Leave a comment with your thoughts. Let's be pleasant though, because these videos do cause a lot of controversy, so I'm just asking that everyone is polite or don't say anything at all. So I appreciate you all sticking around to the end, and I will see you in the next one.